way. J.K. Harris is their tax team.
Over the past decade, more than 200,000 taxpayers have hired J.K. Harris, the nation's largest tax representation firm. Good people just like her who don't know where else to turn. So if the IRS is threatening to attach your wages, your pension, your Social Security check, call J.K. Harris for a free meeting with a member of the J.K. Harris tax team.
Thank you, J.K. Harris.
Let J.K. Harris help you. Call 1-800-513-9392 now.
Visit Dell.com to design the computer that's right for you, like a Dell Studio 15, powered by an Intel Core 2 Duo processor. Now just $649. Dell, yours is here.
You know, by the pool, it's a rockin' time. There's the band playing. Everyone's having a good time. But right now, this is the last thing on my mind. It's just sort of like the spa atmosphere. They're just pumping in a light music, and everyone's reading, having a few drinks, talking with friends, just doing adult things. Let's relax. What can we find? What can we learn today, Samantha? 7 health fixes, simple ways to add years to your life. That is what I'm going to do for the next 30 minutes. Great view, huh? Tonight is Elegant Evening, and then there's a day on shore at Cozumel. But for now, this is the perfect place to forget about my hectic life and just clear my mind.
Entire time, feel free to shout out.
I've always wanted to see those trees, and I'm not a very nature-y girl.
California 180th.
Go right up there.
We stopped at one point to take pictures directly in front of these orange trees. I couldn't help myself. And I was explaining to the girls how very important it is that we do not steal oranges. They don't belong to us. We don't pick them off the trees. We saw some people doing that. But I did decide that collecting a few to dry off of the ground, like they were half rotted, was somewhat acceptable, at least to inspect closer, until I saw across the street.
I said, honey.
I saw the law.
Hey.
He was sitting across the street. So I quickly explained to the girls that, aren't they beautiful? Right back onto the ground they went. Mother of sex
You know what I mean? So I was like sitting on the couch and I saw the commercial. I was like, man, let me call. You just go straight into what you're going into. I'm 21. I graduated. I'm done. So, I mean, it feels good.
If he can do it, you can do it. Even if you don't have a high school diploma or a GED, we may have a program that can help you.
Call Everest for a brochure now. 1-800-819-5863.
Everest, for life.
Jill is definitely having an emotional day today. With the death of her friend, it brought out a lot of those emotions, which I think is good for JL. She needs to really let that out.
She's not here anymore.
You're gonna be okay. She keeps looking.
Our workers. That's why Eisenhower built an interstate highway system, and Kennedy pointed us to the moon, knowing that the exploration would lead to unimagined innovations here on Earth. That's what we've done in the past. And that's why I've chosen to address education, healthcare, energy, and this budget, because we can't wait to make the investments today that will lead to tomorrow's prosperity. Now, as members of the Business Roundtable, you know how important this is when it comes to each one of these challenges. On education, I know that you just heard from Marnie Duncan. You've all long understood that the success of your business ultimately depends on its ability to hire workers who have the skills and knowledge to compete with other workers and other companies all over the world. You also know that America is increasingly falling behind in that competition. That's why it will be the goal of this administration to ensure that every child has access to a complete...
They gave us $100,000 for maintenance of the home. Oh my God, tears just pouring out my eyes, and looking at the Beezer home guys, tears are rolling down his eyes, and I'm just saying to myself, this man really cares. He really caring for us.
A lot of dreams are coming true today, huh?
Yes.
That's why we're here, man.
I just want to thank y'all. Y'all beautiful people. I'll never forget y'all. Y'all saved our life.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I'm just so thankful. I'm just so happy. That was the best time of my life.
We wrote a letter, and ABC heard our cries. What used to be a very, very horrible situation is now a dream come true.
Since being traded to Phoenix last season.
Strike delivery. Manny swings and belts one high and deep to center. Back is Edmonds. He's going to run out of room. That ball is gone. A home run for Manny Ramirez. And that was a long one.
So Manny Ramirez pending the physical on his way back to the Dodgers. Here's our question, SportsCenter.com. Which free agent signing will have the biggest impact? And so far, the majority of our voters slim edge to CC Sabathia, having a bigger impact on the Yankees than Manny will have on the Dodgers. And we could add another to that free agent signing. Big news in the SportsCenter just within this hour. Kurt Warner agreeing to terms. He is going back to Arizona. So I'm Chris McKendry. He's Robert Flores. And it suddenly became a very busy day on SportsCenter as Manny agrees and so does Warner. We begin this hour with the breaking news. The Cardinals and Kurt Warner have a 2-year deal. It's worth $23 million.
To find the odd.
What makes you want to be an orc?
And potentially dangerous games.
You made it down fast. I'll give you points for that.
You never knew existed.
Do your office workers know what you do?
Goodness no. Recreation Nation, Tuesdays at 10 after Dirty Jobs. It's all new on Discovery.
Kashi's putting real natural ingredients where you'd least expect them. In frozen food. Our entrees are totally natural, with real nutrition from ingredients like fire-roasted veggies, whole grains, and grilled chicken. Let us surprise you, too, with a free frozen entree at Kashi.com. Get your surprisingly natural frozen entree free at Kashi.com.
Kashi, 7 whole grains on a mission.
The eyes have it. Give them the attention they deserve with new CoverGirl Exact Eyelights. Amazing mascara that brightens the color of your eyes while it defines...
Your word for it, did you? It's not her.
Well, that's it then. Sorry for wasting your time.
This means nothing. I'm telling you that man is as guilty as sin.
We know what you think. Now, would you please leave us alone?
He's a cold-blooded killer.
He's kind and decent, and nothing you could say will ever make me doubt him again. Now, please go.
You deserve him.
I hope to.
Darling, I am so sorry you had to endure that. Are you all right?
I'm fine. Let's just go back to our guests and forget any of this ever happened.
It's about what they add to these bills.
Ryan Alexander, Taxpayers for Common Sense. I'm glad we got you. It's important to be able to break this information down, set the record straight, and you guys are there to do that for us. Thank you so much.
I fought my president on education spending. I fought my president, was one of the 25 Republicans that opposed the prescription drug entitlement, and I'm going to keep fighting it.
This goes right to the heart of the matter of what we were just talking about. That's what Congressman Mike Pence told me yesterday. Was he telling the truth? Well, we're going to do some fact-checking on that conversation. Also, we all know that Countrywide was a leading player in the mortgage meltdown, right? Well, now, some of the former executives from Countrywide, you're not going to believe this, are working the other side of the market and actually buying foreclosures for pennies on the dollars. Are they some of the same mortgages they sold that they're now buying back? Double dipping? And is this good business? Is this dastardly? Or is this brilliant?